position. How does a Christian survive in this culture? How does a Christian survive in a culture that is not interested in the things of God at all? They're only interested in what they can sell and buy and hold on to for themselves. They are more steeped in stubbornness and the smoke and mirrors than a real relationship with God. How do we survive in a culture like this that is more and accepts more of alternative facts that Artemis is a god? Alternative truth, alternative stories that Artemis is a god. Instead of accepting the reality that God is God and God alone, that God robed himself in human flesh and came to dwell among us. There's only one God. How do Christians survive in a world that makes its own God? Paul says, if I'm going to teach you how to survive in this world, if there's going to be any strength in how to stand in this culture, in this environment, if there's any ministry to be had in this day and age, he says, I've got to teach you through this letter that I'm going to write of who it is that is the God of your salvation. Who it is and what you now have in your relationship with Christ. Paul says, you've got to understand what it is that happened on the cross, what it secured for you, what it brought into your life, what it has now given you. You have to understand the fullness of who God is and how he is at work in your life, because you're living in a culture, you're living in a society that is steeped in idolatry of things and people and stuff that is false. And if you're going to stand on truth in a false world, false-leaning world, you got to know what happened on the cross, what Christ did for you. And today we start with this doctrine, if you will, this teaching, this understanding, this